Hey guys, so I'm just going to demo an idea that I had. Basically, I have noticed a couple things in developing the 3D and 2D, 2.5D worlds. One thing is that if you look through Diablo 2, if you look through a lot of games, the most complicated thing is the characters. The character animations, spells, armor variations, all of that's what it actually makes the game the most complicated. So I've already done a test putting a 3D character on top of a Diablo 2 map. And if you angle it right, it actually looks pretty good. So what I was thinking was, why not do all of the characters in 3D? And there's already systems out there that we can reuse for just the characters, models, armor, blah, 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 and do the world in 2D. But do it now, but do it in 2.5D, right? So rendering 3D models to 2D. So if you look at, for instance, Diablo 2, their characters have like hundreds of animations, but their backgrounds, they don't. They're basically a static background, and there might be a light map for each background that specifies where it shows the difference, showing the lighting of where an object can have light. And then when the character gets closer to it, it just lights it up. In fact, we could actually have them on top of each other and use a mask just to show the lighting. In any case, that's besides the point. So what I've done is I've taken a 3D map and a Diablo 2 2D character just for demonstration. And I've laid it on top of this 3D map. And I've put in a pink background to show kind of what this would be like when it's rendered. So the idea is that I build a capturing tool that will take the 3D and just capture it into a 2D image based on the angle that I specify and everything like that. So, but it wouldn't be just one 2D image because we need layers. So you can see, for instance, this cage is in front of the character. So that cage needs to be on different layers. So we'll have to capture multiple layers, as well as this floor could be on the same, could be merged into the rest of the surrounding objects, but ideally that would be on a separate layer as well. So if I go here, I can take off the floor. So first I can render this as one pass, and then I can render the floor individually of the objects. So if I take off decoration, it'd be just the floor, which actually looks pretty good. I kind of like it just by itself, but yeah, it's something to work on. This decoration is a little busy, actually. I think that might be part of it. In any case, I'm just going to keep moving on here. Yeah, so he goes behind things like chains and that kind of stuff. He doesn't go behind everything, and that's just because I'm still testing, and it's like right here, he's on top because you got to angle it. You got to get it positioned just right. In any case, moving along here. I don't even know how you're supposed to get through here. How are you supposed to get through here? You have to go back there. This is a mess, actually. I don't know if I would keep it like this. I might make it a little bit more clear where to go. In any case, it comes here to this kind of bridge thing. I think there was supposed to be something here, actually, that it was done. I'm not sure. Anyway, I can see that this rendering just this by itself, this could come in handy in a lot of places. And rendering these bells, those would be separate. So I have those on a different layer. Going through here. So this asset uses quite a complicated pathway here, and it's very narrow. Not a huge fan of it, but let's see. It's okay for now. So it might look like this. And then we're here. There's some other stuff down here. Just gonna take a peek. Some stuff that could be useful. Yeah, over here. So it could be that you start down here actually. This is huge. Let's take the camera, put it back. All right. So that looks about right. That's about right. You go in here, and then you find yourself up there. Eventually. Pretty much. And so for comparison, so I'm kind of doing a size comparison with the original game. Try and so you can see that the angle, isometric angle, is actually just a bit off, and things here are a bit big. But I think they're supposed to be big, and that's the reason. This area is supposed to be big. Yeah, because the rest of this feels about right. The angle is a little bit off, actually. This is supposed to be a yeah, actually, Diablo is still a little bit tilted more than that. It's interesting. How do I accomplish that? Camera. This is if it was rendered. This was perspective. So this would be if we rendered it with perspective, which we wouldn't do that. We'll want to do the perspective ourselves. It's so after we do perspective, it might be a little bit more like this. Well, that kind of looks like it's going downhill, which that does not feel right. I'll have to work on that.